Hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Daryl Guberman, the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. We've been open now going on 12 years as of August 2023, and this video today is about defund the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission, and QA Authority tells you why. Very easy when you see this mess. You have the factor that the FTC was watched over and controlled by Communist China between 2015 and 2021. During this time, Lockheed Martin in 2017 sent us a letter talking about how they only accept the International Accreditation Form accredited bodies. And when you look in the factor that Lockheed Martin sits on ANSI's board, right over there by their accreditation body, ANAB, that they use, and ANSI took over complete control over ANAB in 2018, it's kind of a slippery slope for them. But what we did is we figured for open markets, and we went to the anti-competitive committee at that time, between 2015 and 17. At that time, who was on there? But yes, here he is. Oh, there he is. This guy was on there. Cory Booker. He was on the antitrust committee. We sent a letter to them. Nobody responded. We got the green card request back because we sent it all certified. At the time, this guy was on it too. Patrick Leahy. I know some of these people have gone off into the wilderness with their large salaries and government-funded houses and all this stuff. But as you can see, you have, here you go, Amy Klobuchar over here. She was on it at the time. And they're all getting financially compensated. And then you had this guy, what's his name? Yeah, Lindsey Graham. And they're all being compensated by Lockheed Martin. So do you think they're going to do anything for me? Of course not, because they kept quiet. You also have Tom Tillis over here. Tom Tillis. Maybe he should have kept into music, or some Tillis, maybe that's his relative, who the heck knows. And you also have the fact that this guy retired happily. Orrin Hatch, he was incompetent in office. I don't know where he is now. And you also have Mike Lee, who was the head of it, and you also have this other joker, Grassi. And they're all getting compensated from Lockheed Martin. You also have the factor of Richard Blumenthal was on it. You would think that he would be doing something for a constituent that he, it's one of his Connecticut guys, and he didn't do anything. Unbelievable, like he normally does. He doesn't do anything, but, God works in mysterious ways. Look what happened to him at a parade. How the heck do you break a femur bone? That's a tough bone to break. Broke his leg. So you have the factor that we are calling for the defunding of the FTC because we spoke with this gentleman, and I think he was worried. He didn't know, and I didn't know at the time that the Federal Trade Commission, Lockheed, sat on ANSI, and they sat harmoniously together. So this guy, Alan Friedman, said to us, and they're all lawyers working there, I think he said there were 4 people in the office, and they handled 10,000 complaints either a day or a week. I couldn't really specify that. He didn't really specify that, but he seemed like he was under a lot of duress. So when you hear the FTC finds this other organization, it's got to be a high profile, because if it's a low profile, I guess, like me talking about antitrust, anti-competitive activities, it's absolutely horrendous. We're going to leave it here. We want to show you the antitrust committee back then. They're all getting financially compensated from Lockheed Martin. And remember this, our politicians are elected for the people and by the people. Once they accept $1, whether it's from Lockheed, Boeing, or any of these other organizations, or even go out to dinner, they are no longer working for the people and the people's best interests. They're working for themselves. 203-556-1493 or Daryl, TQRS @yahoo.com.